everyone. Welcome to Men on Fire. My name is Micah Wren, a former mechanic and engineer turned transformational teacher. And each week I'll deliver an inspiring message to help you excavate those repressed inner negative feelings and install new thoughts that will finally allow you to truly become the person you were born to be. Welcome to another episode of Men on Fire here on Soul Mechanic TV and Soul Mechanic Radio. Now, I just give you a quick update on little old me. I had my hernia surgery last Thursday. Today is Tuesday, so it's been a few days now. Feeling pretty good. I've started to go on walks again outside and starting to enjoy myself a bit more. It still hurts a little bit when I laugh or cough, so I'm trying to avoid doing that, but it's difficult sometimes as well. I think everything's going to be just fine. It feels like the stitches pull a little bit once in a while. I don't know, but they are dissolving, and dressing comes off by Friday. So we'll have a look at everything then. And I think everything went very, very well. So that was just a quick update, because I did mention it last time in my last video with you and audio with you. So I thought I'd mention it again now. Now, what I wanted to talk about specifically is what I also mentioned last week, and that is bringing the success to your life. And I'm a big proponent of that, and success looks totally different to each one of us. You know, it might be success just for you to get to pay all your bills, or visit your mother whenever you can, or seeing relatives, or going outside, or getting a new dog, or whatever that is to you. Some of you might think, well, I want to have $1 million to bring me success. Well, that's a wonderful goal. However, the $1 million won't bring you success. It will help you do things and hopefully help you help others to get there too. But the money, I guarantee you, will not make you happy. It allows us to do more things, definitely. Those things may make you happy that you can do now, but the money won't, believe me. So anyway, I wanted to get started with something that you need to know in order to become successful in your life. And that is who we really are. And that's not you as in your physical sense, or your name, or your job, or that's part of our ego, our mind, ego mind that lives for attention, basically because it's fear-based. It needs to have accolades and attention from people, and you see that so much nowadays on a lot of the social media channels. People counting how many friends they have as if that was really important. And you are given a name on birth, and people ask you, well, who are you? What's your name? And you give them your name. And well, I'm not Mike. That's the label I was given by my parents, which is great to be able to use that to communicate with other people. Where we sometimes think we're our jobs, or our employment, we are our awards that we've won, our stature, what we own, the nice car with the proper badge on the hood that shows my social status, things like that. But we aren't those things at all. You see, that's the physical part, and we've been taught that really that's all that exists, is this physical realm, except for maybe if you prescribe to a certain religion. Well, actually all religions, because all religions teach that there is a higher power, or there's something other than you. But we get lost in trying to get ahead in life, and it's been drummed into us that we have to try to be successful by learning things, go to school, get a job, get a better paying job, get a promotion, go back to school, whatever. We're constantly trying to accomplish and learn things, and we're so mind-based. But as I mentioned earlier, in the mind is the ego, and it's such a hardy taskmaster. It's hard to get settle that ego down to get out of the way of who we truly are. And who we truly are spiritual beings. Or you can think of it as energy, as quantum physics has now proven. As a matter of fact, we are energy beings. Everything in this world, your body, the room I'm in, the car I drive, the building I live in, is all energy. That's all that is. It's vibrating energy. Vibrating at certain frequencies determines on how solid they are and non-solid they are. So there's space between all those vibrating particles, and they form physical things that we can touch, see, and feel. But those are the five senses. And if you rely on the five senses, all we'll ever know is what's out there that we can see. And I know people say, "Oh, I have to see it to believe it," and that's sometimes a valid assertion to say that. But seeing is not believing. I can point a remote control at my TV and press the button, and the channel changes. Did I see that ray of light, infrared light that went to the TV sensor to change it? No, but it exists. I can blow a dog whistle, and my dog will come running. Did I hear anything? No, but there was a sound. And it goes on and on with our senses of smell. All our senses as human beings are finely tuned to a certain reality. There's things going on right now in this room, in behind me, that you can't see on the camera, and I don't know if they're there either. But we can't see them, hear them, smell them, taste them, because we're in our own reality. But energy exists everywhere. And we actually, quantum physics experts have now proven, scientists have proven, that we are vibrating ourselves, and we're vibrating in and out of this field of possibilities, this field of potentiality, that we're all potential, for all things exist. We're vibrating in and out of that field approximately 7.8 times every second. So we're in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And that is where this field is, where all the information is. And we pick up on that information and bring it back with us. But if all we're ever doing is working on ourselves, thinking of ourselves as physical entities and with the egoic mind, when we go back and forth, we're not picking up virtually nothing. It's when we allow ourselves to be creative and think of things that aren't possible, or dream of things we want to create. That's when we start picking up things in from this field of potentiality and possibilities and bringing it back to us. And those things come to us as ideas, and things come to us in our dreams. And that's where we go when we dream. And that's what we're seeing, a different reality that maybe we're in, or a piece of us or a piece of our energy is there. Not us physically, same body, because we can't think of it. Things is always physical. There's energy, and energy is everywhere, and energy cannot be created or destroyed. It just is. It is the consciousness and the awareness of everything. And this energy has this awareness, has consciousness. And that's what makes us as human beings special. And because of that, you have to know that you are the one. You are the greatest creator ever conceived in the universe. And you can bring anything you want into your life. Now, that doesn't mean you don't have to do a lot of work and get things done. There is action involved. but you don't have to stress so hard about it, because it will come to you if you just do few simple things. Now, I've started this discussion on success, and I'm a little bit into the realm of spirituality, and you might say, Mike, you're getting a little woo-woo here, but it's not just me saying this. This is proven theories, folks. And I will bring forward other theories to you too that have all been proven by neuroscientists and quantum physics. And really, quantum physics is really the study of this field of potentiality and possibilities. And that's why that new course I'm building is called Infinite Possibilities. And I'm just starting to work on that again, as I got a little bit behind with the move and those sorts of things. But I wanted to let you know too that we can never truly be successful unless we know who we really are. And that's the first step. You're not just some person sitting in your room or driving to work every day and going to work and interacting with the people there. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you have to understand that there's more to it. There's more to this life on earth than just acting out things physically. Because we've all been programmed to do that right from shortly after our learning, first 0 to 7 years. We're just kind of recording things and trying to understand things as children. And then we move on, and these programs that we've kind of observed just continue. So we tend to hang around the same people. We do the same things all the time. We act the same way. We respond the same way to stimuli. We do the same things, habitual things that we've learned. We pick up beliefs from other people and we look at them and go, makes sense. I'll adopt that belief. And that becomes a core belief. And you dismiss other things without allowing something in to maybe analyze it. And that's part of judgment. And judgment is such a huge issue that we have to try to waylay that and stop judging others or other things for what basically on our own beliefs, because they may or may not be correct. And really nothing is correct. It is just yours, and it's just their belief, and it's just that other belief. So many wars and so many people have been killed just trying to make people making themselves right and them wrong. What's up with that? We have to stop that. So I told you that you are the one. And I have a book that some of you have read already. It's entitled You're the One. And there's actually 2 books in here. Book 1 and book 2. And you can get it at mike@mikearen.com. Or sorry, that's my email. You can get it at mikearen.com and order it there. I'm still writing it's a trilogy, so there's 2 books in that 1 book there. And then I'm going to release the 3rd, hopefully late this year or in the spring of 2022. So it takes a little while to do all that, but I am getting at it now, and I have more free time to be able to do that and serve you and bring you messages. So just think about it for a moment and see if you can disconnect from that physical world. And there's a few ways you can do that. You can take some time just to be silent and just be for a few moments. Don't always have to have the radio on or the TV on, or you're answering your phone messages, or you typing somebody else, or checking Facebook, whatever that is. Just put that all away for a little bit and try it. See if you can sit still for 10 minutes. And for some people, they can't even make that. And you might find yourself getting antsy. Oh, what am I going to do? I got to do something. And that's part of the programming. We have to do. But we don't. We can just sit still and be ourselves, who we really are, for a moment. Just take some time out to do that once in a while. or practice it daily. Could be 1 minute, could be half an hour, whatever you choose. Just be quiet with your own thoughts. And I know they're going to race. You're going to think about all sorts of things. But after a while, when you practice that, your time alone and being silent will grow, and you'll notice that your thoughts slow down. And then the creativity can come in because you're in and out of that field, and you'll pick up stuff and bring it back to you. So you can also live without judgment. Try to practice living without judgment if possible. I know it's hard. We all judge people and things and all the time. I do it too, but I try to recognize it. So try this one thing. Excuse me. Say to yourself, today I will not judge anything that occurs. Just let things occur in your life. Let them happen. Let people say things, and don't judge them. Now, that doesn't mean you need to be abused in anything way like that. You just turn and walk away. You don't need that person in your life if they're abusing you, at least not at that moment. But try not to judge, and just take a second and go, And even if it gets you riled up, later on, you might, if you try not to judge it and just let it be and sit with you, you might see the other person's point, or you might see where other people were coming from. It's a new experience. Just give it a try. Today, I will not judge anything that occurs. Try that. And the third one is, if you can, commune with nature. I know it's difficult in the city. We just moved in the city from the lakefront home in the country, so it is definitely harder. That's for sure. But I wake up at about 5:30 every morning. I'm out on the balcony meditating, and I hear some of the birds. I see the sun coming up. I'm just, observing what's happening around me with no other input. So listening to birds, smelling a flower, that old adage, take time to smell the roses. Smell a flower and take in the beauty of each one of those petals and how it was created. My God, a simple spider web. Just imagine how a little thing that had a brain the size of a pinprick or less created such a beautiful, beautiful show of ingenuity. But take your time, if you can, and do those three things, and you'll feel a difference. So this is just the first installment of trying to get in touch with who you are, because you cannot become a success, a true success in your life, if you don't find out who you really are. Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to listen to the podcast and or this video on YouTube. Take care, and I'll see you again very, very soon on Men on Fire. Bye for now. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. As always, keep what feels good and dump what doesn't. And remember, live without judgment, give without expectation, and love for no reason. Follow those three simple expressions, and you'll be well on your way to an inspirational, intentional, and successful life. Until next time, you're the one.